Matt Waldron leading his team out onto the field tonight in San Diego. Matt Waldron getting ready for his 19th start as Xander Bogaerts back. Boy, it's been a long time since the Padres were in Atlanta, and of course that's where he fractured his shoulder, and it was really anticipated that it would be much later in the summer before we'd see Xander, so it's a welcome sight.
Yeah, he's brought himself back. Certainly a welcome addition to this Padre offense.
Swings at the 1-1 and pops it up. Back goes Bogaerts in his first game back, and he makes the catch for out number 1.
And now here's Arcia.
Ground ball to the backhand at shortstop for Kim. The throw is in time. 2 down. Austin Riley standing in on the right side. Line drive caught at first base by Cronenworth.
1, 2, 3 for Matt Waldron. Padres coming up.
And it'll be Spencer Schwellenbach on the mound for the Atlanta Braves. Spencer Schwellenbach, CJ, coming off a fantastic start against the Philadelphia Phillies. 6 innings, just 1 run.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Line drive towards left field. Eddie Rosario in pursuit, runs it down. And 1 down here in the top of the first inning.
And here is Jurickson Profar. Another one out to Eddie Rosario over toward the line. So a pair of flyouts to start the bottom of the first. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
2-0. Jake swings, lines it softly towards second. Albies backing up, able to make the catch on the outfield grass. And a 1-2-3 bottom of the first. Head to the second, no score.
1 down here in the second inning. Xander Bogaerts back in the house. Back up the middle into center field, a base hit for Bogaerts. That's got to feel good for him.
Nothing better than coming off the IL after missing a long period of time and getting a knock and your first AB.
So 1 out, runner at first, and Jackson Merrill. Bogaerts gains his lead at first, held on by Olson. There's a grounder to first. Olson goes to second for 1, and that's all they're going to get because of the throw. And they get the lead runner in Bogaerts for out number 2.
So 2 away, and now here is David Peralta. Ozzie Albies ranges over and takes it. And a couple of good innings so far for Spencer Schwellenbach.
1 out walk to the number 9 hitter.
2 down for Jurickson Profar.
3-1 is hit in the air to right field. Ranging over Duvall. Reaching up. He's got it right in front of the fence. Higashioka is stranded, and Schwellenbach gets out of the bottom of the third unscathed.
First walk allowed by Matt Waldron. Comes with 1 out in the 4th inning.
Matt Olson strolls to the plate.
Grounder back to the mound. Waldron's going to second base for 1. On to first for 2. Nicely done. The 1-6-3 TP.
Jake Cronenworth leads off bottom of the 4th inning.
0-1, a fly ball to deep left field, heading towards the corner. Here comes Eddie, can't get there. That bounces down by him and rolls into the corner. Eddie sends it into the cutoff man Orlando Arcia, and as he does, Cronenworth is standing at second with a leadoff double.
So Cronenworth at second base as Manny Machado stands in on the right side. To right, and that's going to be a fair ball. 1 hop the wall. Around from second comes Cronenworth, and the Padres will get the game's first run. On top, 1-0. Manny Machado drives it in.
Padres going from line to line here in the 4th. Leadoff double for Cronenworth, followed by a double from Machado. Fastball up, out over the plate. It's as good as it gets. Padres get on the board here, 1-0.
Manny at second base, trade spots with Cronenworth, and now Xander Bogaerts.
Olson backing up. He's got it. Right up against the short wall for the first out.
2 down in the inning. And Peralta standing in.
Swing and a miss. There's a great splitter. Down goes Peralta.
Marcell Ozuna leads off for Atlanta.
That ball is in the air. It is hit high and deep to left center. And this thing is tied on a big fly from the Big Bear. 1 apiece in the top of the 5th. Marcell Ozuna's 25th of the season.
We've talked quite a bit about it, Brandon. The 76 RBIs now for Marcell Ozuna. That is the most in Braves franchise history before the All-Star break. And he hammered that ball. I got a little concerned when he first hit it. I'm like, man, did he get that too high?
But this was a moonshot.
Nobody out. Adam Duvall, who had an infield single in his first at-bat, will come up to hit here against Waldron.
Fair ball. Inside the line. Adam Duvall heads for second. And he's in there with a double. So now the Braves have a golden opportunity here to grab the lead in the top of the 5th. Rosario bunts it down the first base line. He is tagged by Cronenworth, but he does move Duvall to third with just one away. Now the Padres are going to bring their infield in with Travis d'Arnaud coming up. Through the right side, Travis d'Arnaud delivers. And the Braves are up 2-1.
We'll talk about team at-bats, team approach, and that is exactly what you just saw from Travis d'Arnaud. That is a good pitch. Look where that pitch ends up. Two-seam fastball with movement coming in hard on those hands, and he's pulling his hands in and getting enough barrel on it to drive the run in.
That's a guy who's been around for over a decade and knows what he's doing in that situation.
There is Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia cranks this to left. See you later. 4-1 Atlanta.
How nice was this for Orlando? And how about another sweeper? Pretty much the same pitch that Marcell Ozuna hit out. And this one, a no-doubter. Just kind of backing up and sitting inner third there for Orlando. It had been a while since we had seen him go deep. Of course, he had a huge year last year.
And first homer since June 4th.
Top of the 8th inning, Orlando Arcia, the 9-hitter for the Braves, coming up against Logan Gillespie, right-hander, making his third appearance for the Padres.
To the right side, and that'll get over the head of Cronenworth. So Logan Gillespie coming into the game out of the bullpen after Matt Waldron goes 7 full innings. And Orlando able to single off of it.
And one away here in the 8th inning.
Ozzie Albies coming up.
Ozzie gets into this to right field. It is over the head of Peralta. Bouncing up against the wall. Ozzie sprinting into second. And Orlando into third. Braves in business here for some possible insurance. And Austin Riley coming up next for Atlanta. Riley lifts it to right field. Peralta backpedaling will take it, but it will produce a run. Arcia comes home. 5-1 Braves.
Such a good at-bat here from Austin Riley. I think he's well aware of the plan as well. It doesn't mean you can't offer at pitches that are around the zone, even if they're off the plate, and this one was. But he still drove it to right field to get another run in.
Atlanta will look to add on against a new reliever, Iniel De Los Santos.
That's kind of interesting with him. Good strikeouts, however, 10 home runs in 36 and a third innings. He's averaging a home run basically every 4 games. He hasn't let up one in 5 games, so buckle up.
Well, if you're giving up homers, probably not the guy you want to face here. And the Big Bear, who had another one back in the 5th. Marcell Ozuna to right center field. A 2-homer night for the Big Bear. Another big fly. Give him now 26 before the All-Star break. And what did you say about De Los Santos?
He was
homers?
due. He hadn't given one up in 5 games. This is impressive from Marcell. 97 miles an hour on the fastball, and he goes to the opposite field gap. He can hit fastballs anywhere. We're talking about him and some of the low ball stuff that he has done this year. That one is elevated, so it's going to get on you pretty quick.
I don't know what more you can say about the first half that man has had.
So a 2-out base hit brings us to Jackson Merrill.
Atlanta looking to get to 52-41 on the season. The 1-2 from Lee. Struck him out. Braves win. The series opener goes the way of Atlanta 6-1. 3 homers, 2 of them by Ozuna, 1 by Arcia, and the Braves get the victory.